Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene once again, and I know it's been a little bit of time between video takes, but I ended up going to the William Rush show, and that was great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish this guy up. I just want to show you something here. You notice the deep cuts. I did a deep V cut, meaning doing a cut this way and then taking it across, taking it across this way to cut out this little V cut. And that worked out really well to make it deeper and enhance the look. The one thing I didn't show you, and I'm going to show you now, what I did was I did the folds in the sleeve. And all that consists of are little V cuts with a knife, okay? And that's how I did that portion. The other thing I also did was I went all the way around, everywhere there was a stop cut, and I enhanced it by making it deeper. And it just gave it a look of depth that you wouldn't have otherwise. So I rounded off the hard edge of the bottom part of the trim of the coat, the robe. And right now we're working on, I just dug this out of my last segment and I had to redo it. So, but here we go. We did a stop cut for the tassel, and so we rounded it off. Got to round off the edge this way a little bit, which we'll do. I see it didn't go all the way up to the top here. Just like so. And alright, so what we want to do now is we're going to do something a little different. I don't normally use gouges. I don't use them a lot, but they do come in handy. Some of you have asked about the little gouges. These are micro sets. Okay, see how tiny they are? Let me bring up the camera if I can to show you, so you can really see what they look like. Okay, this is very small. Just to give you an idea, I wish I had a penny in my pocket. I may just have something here that I can, let me check my other pocket. Yeah, I do. Just to give you an idea what size we're dealing with here. I thought I did. I don't. But anyway, here's my knife, okay? Alright, and that's how small, this is how small this other piece is. It's very tiny. And it really is an interesting piece, because you can get a lot of neat little areas. Now, I've used this for the mouth already. See, this one's too small, but you can use one of these to do the mouth if you want when you start. And all you do is dig it out, take your knife and go to the top and cut one side and the other, and then it should pop out. If it doesn't pop out, do not pry it. These things are not meant to do a lot of digging. It's not meant to do a lot of heavy stuff, but I'm going to show you how to do a soft beard. What do I mean by a soft beard? It's not what I've done in the past with the knife with a center cut and then cutting both sides at an angle. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a larger size first. Let me take one of these, a little bit bigger size, and I'm just going to go up here and just start cutting upward towards the nose. Alright, okay, cutting up here towards the nose and just doing different areas. See how it's starting to come along? Okay, now I'm going to turn it around, and if you feel it tug, you need to turn it the other way. Now this is the first cut. I'm going to do another cut here just to show you. We're just going to do the soft beard look on this guy. Okay, it is important to remember, carving gloves will help you if only to a certain point with gouges. for the most part, it's going to go through, okay? Same thing with the point of the knife, it's going to go through your glove unless you have a wire mesh glove. And we're going to go down here, we're going to do the beard as well. We're just going to, because we're going to maybe do some of the painting online here to show you what to do and what sealers I use on this. Okay, we're just going to go here and there and everywhere. We're not doing every spot, we're just going around. See how it's starting to show here a little bit. And you might want to try, the other thing I wanted to share with you is, see what I'm doing with my thumb. I'm trying to use my thumb as the leverage and controlling that where it goes. You saw it slip there a little bit because I wasn't using my thumb properly. But the thumb, if you're pushing, you should only be able to push it a certain amount when you hold it. Notice I'm holding my thumb with my other thumb, with my left thumb. It's holding the right thumb down. And that will help you stabilize your piece a little bit as well. And because this is going upward, it's a little more difficult to, you know, to try to get a... So this is what a soft beard would look like, okay? But we're going to do two different gouges, and the reason we're going to do two different gouges is because, see, now I just slipped on that, I just knocked that out. But I will repair it. There's always a way of fixing things, folks. If you look at my chipmunk, oh my goodness, series that I released, I did a big boo-boo with that, and it was, I almost could have cried when I saw it. But I fixed it. You know, there's always a way of fixing it. And you know, I'm a firm believer if you take your time and take a little extra effort, you can fix whatever's the mistake. Okay. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, that's the first round. Now we also have his hair in the back. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to kind of make this a different look altogether, and you know, just do these little gouges. See how nice and easy that is? It's so cool. Granted, I don't use these a lot, but I've been using them more doing my Santas because I see what a benefit it's been. And as we're going with my videos here, and I've done quite a few different Santas, you're going to see me using different tools and different things. And for those of you that use these all the time, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, if you enjoy using the gouge, they're a little more of a challenge to sharpen. You know, they're not as simple to sharpen. But that's his hair. And I think, you know, we're going to just do a couple things here yet. A cut on top of a cut, maybe. See how I'm turning it around and being very careful not to hit into his coat. But I'm also going all the way down to the bottom here. Alright. I'm trying to see from my angle. It's not always simple. Okay. So that's really neat. I like the way that looks. But meanwhile, I'm going to take another little gouge. Maybe one just a tad smaller and round, being round. This is a number 3 milliliter, I believe. This one's a 2, a 3, a 5, a 15, and a 4G. Now these, where did I get these? I don't know if that's milliliter, that's just what they number this. This is a micro carving tool, okay? It says that on, I don't know if you can read that. It says that on there, okay? And this is made by Dockyard. I really like it. I don't make any money promoting anybody's stuff here online. You know, whether it's Tom Ellis's sharpening machine, you know, if Tom can sell 100 of them, I don't get a penny for that. Whatever I like, I share with you. And if you want to give it a try, you know, what works for me may not work for you either. So I just want to make that clear. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take this little one and go over the bigger bumps here and there and just go back over it a little bit randomly. Okay. I'm going to do the top part.